Several issues were raised against the office of the president during the budget briefing earlier today. Congressmen from the opposition questioned if this budget will be used for red tagging and intelligence operations. Daniel Manalastas reports.
The House Appropriations Committee terminated the budget briefings for the Office of the President and the Office of the Vice President respectively, which means getting closer for the committee approval. Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea joined the budget briefing via Zoom, while Vice President Leni Robredo physically joined the deliberation. For the OP's budget, some opposition lawmakers rebuked the government's policy in various issues, like the pardon granted to just deported ex-Marine and convict Joseph Scott Pemberton, and the matter on the West Philippine Sea territorial disputes, and the alleged red tagging on members of the National Task Force to end local communist armed conflict. But Medialdea clarified the Office of the President does not support the idea or act of red tagging. On the Pemberton issue, Medialdea says it is the prerogative of the President to grant absolute and unconditional pardon to anyone.
Does not support that stance of proscribing people as communists or we, as I told you, we will work within the bounds of the law and look into the basis of tagging persons if they're members of the Communist Party or any organization.
The OP is asking for an 8.2 billion peso budget, while the OVP seeks an allocation of 679 million pesos. But some lawmakers want to increase the OVP budget, given its positive and continuing response to the pandemic.
Whatever is given to us, we work within that budget. We try to pour all our energies to look for private partners. The small budget has never been a hindrance to us.
The House panel meanwhile suspended the deliberations on the Department of Health's budget for next year, as lawmakers question the allocation of funds under the Health Facilities Enhancement Program.
Kahit level 1, wala. Pag may nagkasakit sa Boracay, meron ka bang maliit na district hospital in that area for first aid? Wala.
Ang goal po natin is about 30 minutes access to a barangay health station and about an hour access to an RHU.
Meanwhile, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III wants to strengthen the country's universal health care for next year, but admitted the existing shortage of health workers like nurses. Daniel Manalastas for The Nation.